Okay, this is a pretty good setup that I found. Trained this series of networks, reservoirs, on cat space, dog space, mouse space, and repeat. Um, and again, there's no loops in here, so that makes it relatively simple. But there's some good, interesting dynamics going on here. I'll have to watch and explore some more. So here I'm just getting into the A of cat. It's really to say because I then, after turning training off, I also send through DAG, a nonsense word, D-A-G, kind of combination of dog and cat. And here's the A from that. And then here's the A from cat. So in this first network, now reservoir, it really didn't differentiate much between the two A's in the two words. But later on, so this module feeds through here. Later on, now I have this. Here's this A in cat that was trained on. And here's the A in DAG. And it had very, very, very little positive response to that. And then here's the A in cat again. So it really seems to be picking up better the whole word structure here and seeing that this A should be part. And so it's ignoring the A in DAG but picking it up in cat. And it varies as you go along these areas how much it picks it up. And in fact, I'm seeing some areas at the end, like by module 6 here, that it's really almost recognizing words. So here it becomes active with cat and stays active through all of cat, and then is not active during the space. And is actually this time this one's active all through DAG too, and not during space. So it seems like the network is, the series of nodes is getting more and more general. It's kind of like passing a word through, whispering it from one place to the other. It becomes more generalized as it goes through. So what is the setup here? The test pattern. Again, I trained it on cat and space dog space mouse. The network itself, pretty basic series of 30 by 30 modules, all connected in a sequence. Pretty standard 10% internode connections. So each one of these is connected. Let's show. There are 10% of these in this sequence. Normal properties, some sedation and some excitement here. So also, if you send in after this training some nonsense words, like I was sending through 1, 2, 3 through this network, and getting again very little response, although because of this stimulus, even with 1, 2, 3 being sent in here, where's 1, 2, 3 down here? 1, 2, 3. I was getting some kind of random waves of activation, very light, very small activation levels on some of these, with the 1, 2, 3 being sent in here, because it wasn't trained on those patterns at all. But this sedation is kind of pushing that up. The nodes itself at this point learned a lot. So nodes are generally, most of them have dropped down to near 0, and then the connected nodes are up in the 90s, while most of the nodes have lost all activations with this training regimen. And again, I didn't train it that long as we go. So this is an interesting setup. I'd like to experiment with this some more.